Hello friends, welcome to my Princess Diana news channel. Before moving on to the video, if you are not subscribed to my channel, do not forget to subscribe and turn on notifications, so let's move on to the video. Unfortunately, rebrands herself as a philanthropic faux royal regard, and the mother of two's post hoc efforts at being an author flopped. Nonetheless, she launched her third project, American Riviera Orchard, a brand that most people believe is not only not original but also a complete cut and paste from existing personalities such as Gwyneth Paltrow and Martha Stewart and Meghan's ex-partner. Meghan has a history of dishonesty and lack of transparency, which left her a debtor to consumers, even though she is the debtor. However, the truth always matters, specifically to people who value authenticity and brands that operate ethically. In this video, we'll talk about this topic. Before we begin, please subscribe if this is your first time here on my channel. There are just way too many flags about this brand turned bad. I believe that the logo is overly irritating, the name is difficult to remember, and the brand appears upscale, whereas the supermarket has everything in the world. Beyond that, she squandered a valuable opportunity. Meghan rushed to best the Princess of Wales with an empty brand, and in this instance, I believe talent has no place. She takes her aspirations and makes them a reality. Today, she undoubtedly implements the CEO launch, and the donkey work is done by American Riviera Orchard. She's attempting to copy Kim Kardashian. As much as I don't even like the Kardashians, predatory, ugh, but, come on, at least they hung in there and put up with the grind. Meghan will get bored in a couple of months and think the whole thing is dreary and too much work otherwise, like a member of the royal family. She even tried to ape Catherine, aped Gwyneth Paltrow, and now, ungodly, ape Flamingo Estate. She's unoriginal, no talent. She was even horrid on Suits and Deal or No Deal, no doubt. I mean, did she look at other companies that have taken a waitlist approach and decide this is something that would work for them? Otherwise, she didn't realize that those firms had established brands that consumers feel are worth the wait. A brand new brand with zero history and zero product. Scam comes to mind. I don't know who is advising her yet. The advice is pathetic. She would have made billions if she didn't go this racist route but simply realized that the interest and potential moneymaker was her husband after enough money. She would have then come up with this woke feminist stuff. She didn't have that much star power, despite marrying a royal. Meghan needs to downgrade their lifestyle as well. The way she would live in a place this expensive. With such a massive mansion and all the clothes and private jets she wears, she would be able to afford more modest security if they kept to themselves and didn't tell everyone where they lived and called the paparazzi. It's just insane that the lifestyle she wants to live is not sustainable. Everything she does is a rushed project to steal everybody else's ideas and then do it half-assed because she cannot be bothered with doing it right if she rips off everything. We know she is so pretentious and thinks of herself as a woman of substance when she is totally the opposite. The price points are just crazy. Only an ultra-rich person could think they are affordable. That makes it interesting, for she really has quite a good following of fans who will buy her wares, truth be told. But they may not afford more than a jar of jam or a dog leash. She really thinks that being pretentious then selling overpriced whatever will be successful. She had to launch that on the same day she and her husband were going to have one to honor his late mother. Though she has nothing on her site, I think that's going to be another of her flops. Meghan trying to be seen as a royal but doing every unroyal thing is just hilariously ironic. She tries so hard to come off as an elegant, classy, sophisticated, and upper-class lady, but all people see is a cheap, untrustworthy copycat brand. If only Meghan and her husband had left the monarchy on a good note and kept their relationship with the firm strong, other than playing the victim card and taking digs at the royal family day in, day out, the business would have been up and running, taking into consideration the elite circles royals have links to. Too bad their short-sighted minds and rotten character are in the way of their success. Also, Meghan takes herself too seriously. Because people all over the world know she is empty. It is high time she understood the reflected light. She only pretends that she is active, smart, busy, and kind. 2 weeks ago, when they announced it, they said she's going to sell dishes and food, like fancy jam butter. I guess it sounds about right with the orchard in the name and Meghan in the kitchen. And just recently, she told me that she would be starting with makeup and skincare. Then, today, they added stationery, pet food, jewelry, and a yoga mat. I suppose she merely throws it all in and sees what sticks. It seems like frantically hawking all you can in the hopes that something would stick. However, it is not the best option. The ideal strategy is to stick to high quality, a small quantity of goods. Meghan could have employed rather efficiently in developing a simple eco-friendly makeup brand, but pericology with aspiration does not work in harmony. As a result, with every new business start, it becomes clear that she makes odd judgments. Since she has been stamping feet on every single one, from her father to become famous athletes made her popular one step at a time. That was the perspective of the Spotify executive. The embarrassment regarding the Archwell fall, tons of work by producers, little by Meghan, making the interviews about Meghan and not the guests, to show up as though she has done some productivity and contributed when she really had not done anything yet. It all meant that Meghan was one of those who took the credit for all but did not do it. Her worst showings always came when she had to do the Invictus Games. She was only popular for having married a popular persona who could give her greater glory through an international stage and playing the victim. To be precise, it was quite sickening, more like some other fancy celebrity who was ignorant of other things. Inasmuch as she had a role she played, just the fact that she was not talented means that she is focusing most of her energies in networking. But that, therefore, meant that she always had to work hard to keep herself. She had to maintain their friendship. She was never on the other's line. Which was why she was staggering low. This firm of hers was also going to fall just like the others have been because the approach, regardless of how she looked at it or worked on it, seemed to be the same as the career one, short and no serious time wasted on it. It now seems she is not there to make money or build a business. She knew the money is there and would come from the royal family. She just needed herself on the front pages of magazines. There is no talent, and not even a little bit of desire to do something worthy. All she had just does is copying from people. This is a company that makes luxury, and a luxury brand of whom ideas have been stolen from that popular source where products are wallpaper cheaper and affordable, is like selling stuff at a thrift shop for an extremely high price. It opened during a time of cost of living and inflation crisis, no products available immediately. I have no bother with regards to her branding. I do not think she will make it in terms of business. She is inclined to spend too much while trying to return a profit. It was he who would end up paying or Netflix. I think, with all the talk about supporting charitable causes, this is beyond pale. It doesn't help that she doesn't associate the new website with any good cause other than her and Harry's piggy bank. It would make a lot more sense if she gave 50% of the proceeds from the new venture to charity. Why should I make Meghan richer by patronizing her website? She is already a rich woman. The whole tale of woe about Meghan just makes me so sad to think that people have money over everything, including self-respect, duty, integrity, loyalty, family, honesty, and charity. Just too confusing. Here is a woman in a kitchen where she doesn't want to be, and yet he tries to have me buy something. I see her trying to make a sale. I do not see her having a good time in the kitchen, as I see the saleswoman mixing something in a bowl. Her new venture is not worth a chance. She says to be authentic, and yet from total self-hate, she is everything but. She is always trying to be someone else. She would have to work on her self-love for herself and what great things there are about her. She should underline that she tries to be the person she wants but just doesn't succeed in doing so. That's it for our video, my friends. I hope you have liked it. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments, and like the video. If you haven't done so yet, if you want to be first to be informed about my content, please subscribe to the channel and make sure you turn on notifications. Thank you for spending this time with me. Take care of yourself and stay healthy. I'll see you in the next one.